Hey everyone, and welcome to today's Explainer. I'm really thrilled to have you here because honestly, today we are tackling something that almost every single one of us has encountered on our phones at some point. We're pulling back the curtain on these massive online shopping frauds, specifically the ones that exploit the trusted names of e-commerce giants like Amazon and Flipkart. Scammers are getting incredibly sophisticated these days, but stick with me because by the end of our time together, you're going to know exactly how to outsmart them.
So let me ask you a question and be honest with me for a second. Have you ever been just, scrolling through your phone and suddenly you get a WhatsApp message? Maybe it's forwarded by a friend or pops up in a family group advertising this massive mega sale. Picture this, a brand new high-end laptop that normally goes for, say, 50,000 rupees, sitting right there for just 4,999. It feels like your lucky day, right? But I really want to reframe that completely for you today. That message, it is absolutely not a lucky break. It is the initial bait of a highly calculated trap.
Okay, so here is our roadmap for today. We're going to cover the 90% bait, how the trap closes, spotting fake shopping links, and wrap it all up with your ultimate safety guide.
Right, let's jump straight into section 1, the 90% bait, and why it's literally too good to be true. This is exactly where the deception begins. 90%. That is the magic number these scammers absolutely love to use. Now, logically, we all know that a massive 90% discount on premium electronics is pretty much impossible in the real world. E-commerce platforms just don't operate with margins like that. But here's the thing. Scammers aren't targeting your logic, they're targeting your emotions. This massive number is a massive red flag. It's perfectly designed to trigger a potent mix of excitement, greed, and that intense fear of missing out, pushing you to act fast before your brain can even step in and say, wait a minute.
And they don't just send a quick text, they build an entire illusion. The scammer's toolkit is pretty wild. They build these fake clone websites that look virtually identical to the real Amazon or Flipkart. They use Photoshop to edit screenshots, making those insanely low prices look super legitimate. They manufacture fake urgency, slapping last day or offer ends in 10 minutes across the screen just to rush your decision. And sometimes they'll even claim the discount is part of a special government scheme to add this false layer of authority. It really is a masterclass in manipulation. Which brings us to section 2, how the trap closes, step by step. It is crucial to understand the exact sequence of events here. Let's actually break down the anatomy of this scam chronologically. Step 1, you're suddenly added to a WhatsApp or Telegram group, almost always without your permission. Step 2, the group admins just blast the chat with those 50,000 rupee laptops for 4,099. Step 3 is the critical error. They provide a quote-unquote direct link to buy, and the victim clicks it. But this link doesn't go to the real app. It goes straight to that fake cloned website we just talked about. And finally, step 4. On this fake site, you are prompted to enter your UPI or debit card details, followed by the fatal move, entering your one-time password, the OTP.
The second you hit submit with that OTP, the trap slams shut. Your money is deducted instantly. But guys, here's the truly devastating part that a lot of people just don't realize. By handing over your card details and that OTP, you haven't just lost the 4,999 rupees you thought you were spending. You've essentially handed the scammers the keys to your entire bank account. They can, and they often do, use those exact credentials to drain additional funds that far exceed the fake purchase price. And it happens in minutes.
Okay, moving on to section 3, spotting fake shopping links. Reality versus deception. Let's look at how we turn the tables. So how do you spot it? The absolute best way to protect yourself is to meticulously check the website URL. Look at a real, official URL. They are clean and simple, like Amazon.in or Flipkart.com. But the scam URL? It might say Amazon somewhere in it just to trick you, but it's followed by a bunch of extra words and a really strange extension, something like Amazon-sale-offer.xyz. Whenever you see weird dashes, misspellings, or bizarre extensions like .xyz or .club, just stop immediately. You are looking at a scam. And here is the golden rule. Let me just say it loud and clear for everyone. WhatsApp groups and Telegram links do not host official sales. Major multi-billion-dollar e-commerce brands simply do not run their operations or their massive discount festivals through forwarded group chat links. If a sale is real, I promise you it will be proudly displayed right on the front page of their official app or verified website. Alongside the URL trick, keep these major warning signs locked in your memory. Like we established, random Telegram shopping links, massive red flag. Next, if you are ever asked to pay a processing fee or a delivery charge upfront just to unlock a discount, that is a guaranteed scam. Legitimate platforms do not hold discounts hostage for a fee. And finally, watch out for that unrealistic pressure. If the site is practically screaming at you to buy right this second before a timer runs out, they're just trying to panic you into making a costly mistake.
Let's get into Section 4, your ultimate safety guide for protecting your money. Let's arm you with some solid defense protocols.
I really want you to treat this safety checklist as your non-negotiable rules for online shopping. Number 1, always use the official app. If you see an ad for a sale, just open the actual app on your phone and search for it there. If it's real, it's going to be there. Number 2, never click unknown links forwarded in chats. Number 3, and this is a big one, never ever share your OTP with anyone or enter it on a site you clicked from a chat. Your OTP is your absolute final line of defense. And number 4, never ignore bank alert messages. If you get a text about a transaction you didn't authorize, you have to act immediately.
Now, if the worst does happen, maybe you or someone you know accidentally falls victim to one of these frauds, this is the number you need to dial right away, 1930. That is the National Cyber Helpline. Time is of the essence when fraud happens. The faster you call 1930 and report that fraudulent transaction, the higher the chance that authorities can actually freeze the funds before the scammers completely vanish. Seriously, save this number in your phone right now. Look, at the end of the day, our own psychology is really the scammer's greatest weapon. Don't lose your hard-earned thousands just because a discount triggered a sudden moment of greed. Take a second to pause, breathe, and verify. By staying smart and sticking to the official apps, you practically make yourself invincible to these tricks. I also highly encourage you to share this explainer with your friends and family. You could literally be saving them thousands of rupees just by passing this on.
So, I'm going to leave you with this final thought today. Armed with everything we just went over, the clone websites, the fake URLs, that 90% bait, the next time a deal flashes across your screen that looks wildly, unbelievably too good to be true, will you blindly click the link? Or will you stop, verify, and actually check? The choice, and ultimately the safety of your bank account, is entirely in your hands. Thanks for joining me for today's explainer, and stay safe out there.